And we're tracking much calmer conditions today. Very welcomed after a pretty active yesterday. Now we're getting the second half of that system that we actually saw yesterday. Now we're seeing a cold front. So a couple of showers out ahead along where that front is. Seeing that closer here in parts of western Kentucky, even stretching down to possibly the Boot Hill as well, just south of Kennett there. But now Murray up through about south of Princeton, seeing a couple of these showers, maybe a couple heavy pockets of rain, but it is very isolated as far as things go. So pretty big system. We're still seeing this cold front push through the entire Midwest, and we're not only just seeing that slight chance of rain, but also a pretty big change in our temperatures. Out ahead off to the east, they're still in the 70s in Nashville. Almost 80 degrees right now. Charlotte at 77, Birmingham in those low to mid 70s, and out behind this cold front, Kansas City really not too far, 19 degrees. St. Louis still somewhere in between like us, where we're still in those mid 40s. Here at home, we're still a little bit warmer, somewhere in the 60s. We have 64 for Marion, mid 60s for Cape Girardeau, a little warmer in Sikeston at 68. Union City, Murray holding on to those 70s, but you can see Sparta already dipping down into the 50s. So we'll start to see some cooler air move in tonight and this evening. As far as the skies go, we have a couple of clouds scattered about. Blue skies are trying to push their way through. A little bit of sunshine as well. And again, that chance of rain that we're seeing is very isolated. Most of us probably not seeing rain, at least not for the first half of the day right now. But by this afternoon, we're still fairly mild. Some of us getting some of that cooler air like Sparta, Mount Vernon in the 50s, 70s on the board for Murray, Union City, and everyone else kind of somewhere in between with those 60s like Carbondale, Cape Girardeau, Sikeston as well. So today, threat tracker is fairly low. It's warm, it's breezy. We're tracking that isolated chance of rain, not only now, but also some moisture into the afternoon. For our Friday, we're much cooler, at least that calm pattern continuing. And then for the weekend, we start to track a couple chances of rain, maybe even some storms for our Sunday. So right now, temperatures again fairly mild. Those clouds will continue to push off as that front continues to push. By about 2 o'clock, we see that second round of maybe some moisture, isolated showers moving through. Temperatures still fairly mild by 6 o'clock. Still tracking some of that rain. Temperatures starting to dip down into the 40s and then the 50s for our southernmost counties. And then we really start to get back to where we should be for this time of year, back down into the 30s overnight tonight. Waking up tomorrow morning, kind of a shock to the system. We're welcoming back those upper 20s, 29 in Sparta and Mount Vernon, 30s on the board for the rest of us. We're not getting very warm tomorrow. It's a lot more seasonable for us with highs only somewhere in the 40s, but we should at least have some sunshine to accompany that. So again, tomorrow morning, waking up somewhere in those 20s. By the afternoon, bringing it up to the 40s, a little bit of a breeze, but for the most part, a fairly calm day, which is welcomed ahead of a kind of a busy weekend. We do have that isolated chance of some rain on Saturday. The chances really go high for Sunday and Monday. Monday, really that chance of maybe some scattered showers. But spring is still right around the corner. Meteorological spring even closer, 25 days until the first day of spring. We are going to feel more like February, at least for our Friday. Highs somewhere in the 40s, but then we're right back up to those spring-like conditions. We're unseasonably warm as highs go back up into the 50s, close to 60 by Sunday, and then close again to 70 by Monday. Keeping an eye on Sunday night into Monday, I think we could have some possible rain again, fairly widespread, some thunder as well. So all the more reason to enjoy today and tomorrow.
Well, it's definitely going to be a big shock to the system, like you said, waking up tomorrow morning. So if any kids are out at the school bus, definitely make sure they're bundled up.
Yeah, I'm not excited.
No, me neither. All right, thanks, Katie.
Thanks.